Hi, okay, so this is my second vlog video, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sitting on the floor now just because the lighting looks better from this side of the room. Like, I have lights on my ceiling, but they're on this side of the room, and so I can't exactly sit at my desk because it casts this weird shadow on my face. So now I'm doing it from the other side of my room, and the lighting is kind of better this way. And since I don't have anything on that side of my room, I have to sit on the floor now. So I decided to make this video about my fear of spiders. I actually came across like the preview for this show called Blackout. It's on like the Sci-Fi channel. I can figure out how to do it. I will post the link in the description box. It's this show when they have two-person teams and they are in complete darkness, and what they have to do is put their hand in a box and guess what's in the box. And in one of the previews, the guy had to put his hand in a box that was filled with tarantulas. Give the guy props because there's no way that I'd ever be able to do this, because I'm absolutely terrified of spiders. For this video, I made this little anti-spider button thing. If anyone has seen the movie Arachnophobia, that is exactly what I have, and if I was in that movie, there's absolutely no way that I would survive. If I had hundreds of spiders around me, I would die. There's no way I would ever be able to survive. Anytime I have to like sit somewhere, it's always habit to like look up and make sure there aren't any spiders on the ceiling. On 3 different occasions I have been sitting somewhere and spiders have all of a sudden came out of nowhere and started like coming down from the ceiling and have like landed like right in front of my face. Like, I don't know why this happened. Twice I have been, sitting at a desk like doing work, here I am studying, and all of a sudden here comes a spider just like crawling down from the ceiling, and then it's like all of a sudden it's on my face, and then I freak out and I'm like terrified, like, oh my god, what if like it was like a little bit inch over and then it was like in my head and I didn't know it was in my hair, and I'm just sitting there with the spider like crawling in my hair. Oh my god. Then it's like a freak out moment. And then once it happened when I was like in class. I'm just sitting there listening to my teacher lecture, and then all of a sudden here is this like spider out of like nowhere just like hanging around my head, and it's like I have to make like this giant scene in class, and everyone looks at me like I'm crazy, and I have to explain to them that it's a spider, and then it's like everybody still looks at me like I'm crazy, like it's not that big of a deal, and I'm like, no, it's a huge deal. What if it had been on me and I didn't know, and then it decided to like lay eggs inside my head, and all of a sudden I'm walking one day and all of a sudden these spiders just come out of nowhere. Anytime that I see a spider, I have to kill it. Like, I cannot be in the same area knowing that the spider is still alive, because I have this irrational fear that somehow it will get inside my body and then it will lay eggs inside, and then one day they will like all hatch, and all of a sudden I will have all these spiders coming out of my nose and my mouth and my ears. Like, it sounds crazy, but I'm literally terrified that one day I will just all of a sudden all these spiders will just come out of me and I would die. That is what I'm like scared of. I know it sounds really crazy, but I'm terrified that it's gonna happen. I don't understand how people have like tarantulas as pets. Why would you want like a tarantula as a pet? Like, it's just like this giant evil creature. First of all, they have like 8 legs. Why does it need 8 legs and like a billion eyes? It's an animal of like death and destruction, and it's evil and it needs to be destroyed. Why, besides to freak people out, would you need 8 legs and a billion eyes? When I come across a spider, it's like this whole giant scene ordeal, and it's literally like somebody is going to attack me. I have to brace myself like with a shoe or toilet paper or whatever, and then I have to do like a lunge at it and then like get it, and then hopefully that I get it on the first try, because if it moves, I like scream and freak out, and then I'm like, oh my god. I have to start all over again, and then I scream and I freak out. So maybe one day I won't be so afraid of spiders, but as of right now, I'm absolutely terrified. And for those of you who aren't, I wish I could be more like you. So that's all for today. Bye.